Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Key of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about Community School of Naples receiving a diplomatic visitor, a Louisiana School Board's actions leading to threats from across the globe, and more. Today is Wednesday, January 10th, and this is the Lunch Break. Crocker, a former ambassador and one of the U.S.'s top diplomats in several Middle Eastern countries, paid a visit to the Community School of Naples on Monday. The former U.S. ambassador to Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, Kuwait, and Lebanon was on a different kind of diplomatic mission, talking his career and discussing diplomacy and foreign affairs to students. He started by calling civics education an important part of the education process, especially for life after school. Crocker took questions from students and faculty on several different topics, including hot-button issues regarding the use of drones in place of military presence, and on President Trump's recent proclamation that the U.S. was moving its embassy in Israel to Jerusalem, and how that would affect any resolutions to the area's conflict. He also downplayed the idea of politics and diplomacy. Crocker's diplomatic career saw him appointed as ambassador by 4 different presidents, Republican and Democrat. He said, "At the end of the day, it's important to stay true to a moral compass. We have to do good and continue to move in confidence and strength, leaving partisanship behind in our global peace efforts." A Louisiana School Board's office went on temporary lockdown after getting death threats from around the world in response to a widely viewed video of a teacher screaming while being handcuffed at a school board meeting. The threats have come as far away as South America, Australia, and England. Middle school English teacher Dacia Hargrave was removed from Monday night's meeting, forcibly handcuffed and jailed after questioning pay policies during a public comment period. The teachers' union and the ACLU are investigating, and 2 board members are complaining that the board treats women unfairly. According to a board member, women have several times been told to leave meetings, while men who speak out have not been removed. A video posted online shows Hargrave complying with city marshal's orders to leave the meeting, and next she's seen on the hallway floor screaming as the marshal handcuffs her hands behind her back. She was later bonded out of jail on charges of remaining after being forbidden and resisting an officer. School board president Anthony Fontana had ruled Hargrave out of order for asking questions during a time reserved for public comment. Later in the same meeting, she spoke again in response to a question from the board and was confronted by the marshal despite objections from the audience. One audience member was heard saying that this was the most disgraceful and distasteful thing they had ever seen. A federal judge Tuesday night temporarily blocked the Trump administration's decision to end a program protecting young immigrants from deportation. A U.S. district judge granted requests by California and other plaintiffs to prevent President Trump from ending the DACA program while their lawsuits play out in court. The judge said lawyers in favor of DACA clearly demonstrated that the young immigrants were likely to suffer serious, irreparable harm without court action. The judge also said the lawyers have a strong chance of succeeding at trial. DACA has protected about 800,000 people who were brought to the U.S. illegally as children or came with families who overstayed visas. The program includes hundreds of thousands of college-age students. Jeff Sessions announced in September that the program would be phased out, saying former President Obama had exceeded his authority when he implemented it in 2012. And on Tuesday, the Department of Justice said the judge's decision doesn't change the fact that the program was an illegal circumvention of Congress, and it's within the agency's power to end it. And that was a lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you would like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.